Hey, welcome to Heather's Healthy Cuisine. Tonight we're gonna make an antipasto, very easy, my twist on it, for our appetizer. And then our entree is gonna be a zucchini lasagna, 4 layers. And then for dessert, a blueberry coconut cream granola parfait. So we're gonna start with our 4-layer zucchini lasagna. It's 1 sheet, very easy. And the reason why this is so easy is because I'm not pre-baking everything. It truly is 1 sheet. So you can see I've already sliced 4 medium-sized zucchini, pretty thin, about 1/3 of an inch thick so it can get even. Line your baking sheet already or grease it with like some coconut oil or olive oil. And then once you've already sliced your zucchini, you're gonna take a 1.5 pound container of organic ground turkey. You can also use ground beef, ground chicken, ground bison, and I'm literally just gonna use my hands and crumble it. I'm not even cooking it beforehand. I'm just gonna make sure it's even and crumbled. So most zucchini recipes, you go through taking an extra saucepan to cook your beef, and it's kind of a process to make lasagna because then you also cook your noodles and then you have a colander to clean. This is truly 1 sheet. So the zucchini is such a great summer veggie. It's available anywhere, which is another great thing. If you're a gardener, you know how prolific that zucchinis can grow, so you have a ton of them on hand. The other great thing is they're very low in carbohydrates, but the carbohydrates that are in them are complex, and so your body uses them in a better way than just a regular white or wheat flour lasagna noodle. I also use yellow zucchini, mixture of them both, get some color on there. You're welcome to do this vegetarian and add on some big type of mushrooms in this as well to make it a little bit of a variety instead of just straight zucchini, if you want to do that too. Okay, so after we're done, just spreading about our meat evenly. Just gonna wash my hands. That was really easy. And then our 3rd layer is gonna be our marinara sauce, of course. Great if you could make your own, of course that would be the best. But I'm gonna use it from a jar. The only thing you wanna do is make sure with your marinara sauce is that, of course, it doesn't have any sugar. So let's look on your list of ingredients. This is just one of the many brands that you can find that don't have sugar in it. Ragu, some of the cheaper kinds, it has sugar in there. Just do a nice even layer. This already has a bunch of spices in there, so we don't even need to do a layer of spices. After that is spread around, we're gonna wait and do our 4th layer, which is gonna be our cheese. So let's cook this first. The reason why I'm covering it up with tin foil is the tin foil is gonna seal everything in to cook the meat and soften up the zucchini. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven for 450 degrees for 45 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on how thick you did the zucchini. And then after those 45 minutes, you're gonna pull it out, uncover it, sprinkle your cheese on. Make sure your cheese isn't already grated with potato starch or some other stuff in your grated cheese. It keeps it from clumping together. You wanna grate your own cheese. And then pop it back in, uncovered for 5 minutes on broil, so you get a nice brown bubbly top, and your zucchini will be ready. Now for our easy appetizer. This is antipasto. Antipasto usually has a little bit of charcuterie, which is like salami, things like that on there. I'm gonna skip that since we're having a lot of ground turkey on our lasagna. I'm just doing my own version here. It also usually has some cheese on it and some crackers and things like that. So all we're doing is I've got some black olives all ready to go. You can find brands that say naturals on them, or you can use Kalamata olives. But our simple black olives are ready to go, just for some color. And then I have some green olives stuffed with pimento. I'm gonna do it in my other little serving dish. You could also use a cheese board, and I'm not gonna serve cheese as a traditional antipasto does, because we're gonna have so much on the lasagna. But there's our olives. Wow, that was just so much work, wasn't it? Not at all. You can see I found these organic brand dill pickles. I want to get away from like the bread and butter ones because unfortunately those are packed with sugar. Again, just read your list of ingredients. Be really awesome if you made your own pickles for you awesome canning people. But all I'm gonna do is fill my serving dish. And if you had some guests over for a dinner, this would be just a great little appetizer to have out that they could munch on while they're waiting for the lasagna. I mean, this is so easy. All I'm doing is reaching in a jar. It's so easy. But the reason why it looks so cute and kind of presentable is, look at this, the cute serving dish. And then you can have some toothpicks sticking out. And it makes it look so cute that while they're waiting for the meal, they can grab it. Or if it's for a family meal, you have this on the family table and they just kind of grab it and munch while they get ready for dinner, and then they're at the table ready to go for the main dish. So there is your appetizer. Dessert time. Look at those organic, fresh blueberries. That's gonna be the base of our dessert, which will be a blueberry coconut cream granola parfait. They're already rinsed. All I'm gonna do is fill up your little dessert cups. I just have these little goblets. Fill them up 3/4 of the way. And the reason why I'm not using whole fresh whipped cream is because we have plenty of dairy in this meal with the cheese that we're gonna have on the lasagna. And lasagna, you really have to have a lot of cheese. So we're gonna go with the coconut cream instead. Coconut cream is a great alternative for people that have dairy sensitivities or if they're trying to go vegan. Coconut has so many great health benefits, including good heart health. So you'll notice this says organic coconut cream. You can also get coconut milk, but the coconut cream has this nice thick coating on the top. And I'm just gonna break it open a little bit, and then you can see in there there's actually milk underneath. So I'm gonna break off the top and divide up this cream on top of each of my blueberries. And so from the side, you can see a little bit of a layer of white cream. The coconut cream is coconutty, of course, but a little bit bland. It's not as sweet as if you made your own whipped cream with some monk fruit or honey or coconut sugar. But we're gonna have plenty of sweetness in the granola on the top, so it'll balance it out. So now that I have the cream divided from the top of the coconut cream, I've got some milk in there, and I'm just gonna pour it and let it seep through to the blueberries underneath. If you have some extra, you might as well make yourself one for breakfast in the morning if you're gonna be in a hurry in the morning. This could be a snack or a breakfast parfait. So it's looking cute. Our top layer is gonna be this grain-free granola, and you can see all of the ingredients on the front. I like this brand, Autumn's Gold, but you can find a lot of good brands out there. Just make sure, again, that there's no cane sugar in it or a bunch of garbage in there. This one, it's basically seeds and more coconut Lots of nuts. If you can't find a grain-free granola, just go for some nuts on the top. And then you could drizzle some honey. So look at those yummy chunks. All we're gonna do, spread a little bit on the top for some crunch with the creamy. It's gonna be sweet with, this is sweetened with 100% maple syrup. So it's not gonna spike up your blood sugar, even though there are carbohydrates in it. 100% maple syrup has a lot of great antioxidants in it actually, as well as vitamins. So that's the difference in using a sweetener like that instead of a refined sweetener. You can see it's got sliced almonds in there too. Isn't that cute? And it's so yummy. Get a little burst of flavor with the blueberry. Looks cute from this side, looks fresh, and that's our dessert. Dinner is ready to go. You can see our zucchini lasagna, it turned out great. It's all cheesy and bubbly. I sprinkled a little bit of basil on the top, and people can just scoop it out, serve themselves. You might want to do a little bit of crushed red pepper on the side for a little bit more spice. But our antipasto, and then our dessert is ready to go for after dinner. I hope you enjoy this easy summer zucchini meal. Bon appetit.